Welcome to the Heartbeat Chronicles, a captivating podcast journey that delves into the depths of human emotions, exploring tales of love, sex, journaling, the world of counseling and therapy, and everything in between. In today's episode, we'll cover topics ranging from first date rules and essential tips, boosting mindset and communication, unspoken rules of dating, genuine compliments and respecting boundaries, misconceptions about sex and expectations in relationships, guidelines for a compelling dating profile, partnership with Beducated for relationship courses, sensual techniques for Valentine's season, appreciation for the Heartbeat Chronicles community, and recommendations for Valentine's Day products, and a book promotion. Hey there, soulful ambassadors. It's me, Riley Mitchell, your trusty host at Heartbeat Chronicles, where every beat tells a story. Today, we're diving headfirst into the wonderful world of love, and boy, do we have a lot to cover. You know, this season of love during Valentine's Day can be pretty stressful, right? I mean, trying not to be left behind as people around you and even on social media flaunt their Valentine's gifts and document the romantic places they're being taken to. It's enough to make any single person want to curl up with a tub of ice cream and cry, am I right? But fear not, my single friends, because we've got just the thing for you. Today's episode is brought to you by our lovely sponsors, Beducated. And let me tell you, they know a thing or two about unlocking desires and fantasies. So whether you're looking to make that first-time date one to remember, or you're just starting out in a new relationship and want to navigate your desires, this episode is for you. Now, before we jump into the juicy details, let me introduce our lovely soulful ambassadors for those of you who are new to our show. Congratulations, my friends. You are officially soulful ambassadors, and we couldn't be happier to have you join us on this wild and wonderful journey. All right, let's get down to business. You want to unlock the secrets to a fulfilling romantic journey, right? Well, guess what? We've got you covered, because every beat tells a story, and today's story is all about love. So buckle up and prepare for a wild ride. But wait, before we continue, let me give you a little teaser. Remember our 5th episode? The one where we talked about how to unlock your desires and fantasies? Well, guess what? We've got a special surprise for you. The link to that video is waiting for you on our Instagram bio at @heartbeat_chronicles and _soulful_Arlie. And for those of you watching us on YouTube, don't worry, we haven't forgotten about you. The link is available at the end of this video. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. All right, now that we have all the logistics out of the way, let's dive into the nitty-gritty. How can you make that first-time date memorable? Well, my friends, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve that are sure to impress even the toughest of critics. First things first, let's talk about the element of surprise. Now, I'm not saying you need to hire a marching band to greet your date at the door, although, hey, if you're into that, go for it. But a little unexpected gesture can go a long way. Maybe you plan a romantic picnic in the park or arrange for a private cooking class. Think outside the box and let your creativity shine. Next up, let's discuss the art of conversation. Yes, folks, it's time to put those texting thumbs to rest and engage in some good, old-fashioned face-to-face communication. Remember, a well-placed compliment or a thoughtful question can make all the difference. And don't be afraid to let your personality shine through. You're awesome, and your date should know it. And we can't forget about the power of laughter. As they say, laughter is the best medicine, and it's also a fantastic way to bond with your date. So don't be afraid to crack a joke or share a funny story. Just make sure it's appropriate, unless you're both into incredibly cheesy dad jokes. In that case, go wild. Now, for all you lovebirds out there who are already in a relationship and want to navigate your desires, I've got some pearls of wisdom for you too. Relationships are like roller coasters, full of ups and downs and unexpected twists. But fear not, my friends, because I've got some tried and true tips to keep your love train on the right track. First and foremost, communication is key. I cannot stress this enough. Talk to each other. Share your hopes, dreams, fears, and desires, and most importantly, listen. Your partner's words and feelings matter, so make sure you're giving them the attention they deserve. Secondly, don't be afraid to spice things up a little. Life can get busy and routines can become monotonous, so it's important to keep the flames of passion burning bright. Surprise your partner with a romantic date night, plan a weekend getaway, or even try something new in the bedroom. The key here is to keep things exciting and never take each other for granted. Lastly, never forget the power of small gestures. A simple "I love you" text message or a surprise cup of coffee can mean the world to your partner. It's the little things that add up and create a foundation of love and support. So don't forget to show your appreciation and let your partner know just how much they mean to you. And there you have it, my lovely soulful ambassadors. Whether you're navigating the treacherous waters of the first-time date or sailing through the highs and lows of a long-term relationship, remember to have fun, be yourself, and always embrace the power of love. Prepping for your first date? Oh boy, get ready for a roller coaster ride of emotions, surprises, and hopefully some laughs. First things first, let's talk about fashion. Now, I know you may be tempted to dress up like you're going to the Met Gala, but let's find a balance, shall we? Choose an outfit that makes you feel like $1,000,000, but also keeps the comfort levels high. After all, you want to be able to breathe and move around, not be stuck in an outfit that makes you feel like you're wearing a straitjacket. So remember, folks, dress confidently, but be comfortable. Next up, confirmation is key. No, I'm not talking about confirming whether you're going on a date with a human or an actual unicorn, although that would be pretty awesome. I'm talking about confirming the essential details. What time is the date? Where are you meeting? Are there any specific plans? Communicate, people. This will minimize any last-minute uncertainties and help set a positive tone for the date. Trust me, your future self will thank you for it. Now let's dive into some self-care, shall we? Before you embark on your date adventure, take some time for yourself. Treat yourself to a relaxing shower, take care of your grooming routine, or maybe even indulge in a brief meditation session. Investing time in yourself will do wonders for your confidence. And who knows? It might even make you radiate an aura of irresistibility. So take care of yourself, my friend. Research. It's like being a secret agent, but without the gadgets and the cool cars. If your date involves a specific location, channel your inner James Bond and do a little online check. Browse through the menu, get a feel for the ambiance, and note any notable features. This will not only help you avoid any awkward surprises, but also allow you to seamlessly blend into the environment. Smooth, right? But here's a word of caution. While it's good to do some research, let's not go overboard, okay? We don't want you to become a stalker or end up knowing more about your date than they know about themselves. Leave some room for genuine discoveries and spontaneous conversation during the actual date. Trust me, there's nothing more exciting than getting to know someone in the moment and feeling that genuine connection. So, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you out there are guilty of going on a deep dive? You know, when you spend hours scrolling through someone's social media profiles, searching for any sign that they might be your long-lost soulmate. Come on, don't be shy. Drop a comment or slide into our DMs. We want to hear your stories, the good, the bad, and the downright hilarious. Let's share the dating adventures together. Remember, dating is all about having fun, getting to know someone, and enjoying the journey. So go out there, be confident, and embrace the unpredictable nature of dating. And most importantly, don't forget to enjoy yourself. Because if you're not having fun, what's the point, right? Pack essentials. I mean, you never know what unexpected moments might come up, right? That's why it's important to have a small essentials kit ready to go. Picture this. You're out with your crush, everything's going great, and suddenly, bam, bad breath strikes. Lucky for you, you've got those breath mints stashed away in your kit. Crisis averted. But that's not all. You need to keep yourself looking fresh and fabulous, right? So, throw in a compact mirror. You can discreetly check your reflection to make sure there's no lipstick on your teeth or spinach in your teeth. Because trust me, no one wants to be caught with a piece of salad sticking out like a Christmas tree. And as if that weren't enough, you also need a portable charger. I mean, think about it. You're having this amazing time snapping cute selfies with your date and suddenly your phone dies. Talk about a mood killer. But fear not, my friend. With that trusty portable charger in your essentials kit, you'll never have to worry about missing out on capturing those precious moments. Oh, and here's a bonus tip for you. Make sure to carry some extra cash just in case. You never know when you might need it. Maybe the bill comes and your date forgets his wallet. Or maybe you stumble upon this amazing food truck on the way home and it only accepts cash. Either way, having some spare change stashed away could be a real lifesaver. And who knows? You might end up being the hero of the night. Now, let's move on to the next point, shall we? Arriving early, but not too early. Punctuality, it's a desirable trait, isn't it? But here's the thing. If you show up excessively early, you run the risk of creating an awkward situation. I mean, imagine walking into the restaurant and finding yourself face to face with your date's ex. Awkward, right? So the key here is to be fashionably early. Give yourself some cushion time to find the place and settle in, but don't make it a marathon race. You don't want to be pacing back and forth for ages, making the wait staff nervous. A smooth transition into the date is what we're aiming for. Now, I couldn't help but chuckle at the little anecdote I shared about my boyfriend being fashionably late and I being there, ready and waiting. I mean, come on, who likes being put on waiting? It's like waiting for your turn on a roller coaster, except the ride is your date and the roller coaster of emotions can take a toll on your patience. But hey, love, if you're watching or listening, shout out to you. I love you. Oh, and speaking of being fashionably late, let me tell you a little story. So picture this. I once went on a date with this guy who had been living in the States for 15 years. He was all about that American way of doing things, And being the punctual person that he was, he arrived at Mama Rocks, this cool place in Nairobi, a good 10 minutes earlier. We planned to meet at 2 p.m., and I was really looking forward to it. Well, let's just say that life got in the way, and I ended up arriving sometime before 3 p.m. Yeah, it wasn't my finest hour, or rather, my finest minute. When I walked in, he actually told me that he had considered leaving and canceling the date because he had a meeting to attend, and now he was running late for that too. But you know what? He decided to stay because, and I quote, "I could not let the opportunity to pass by not to get to know you." Smooth, right? Turns out he was used to dating women with more of a masculine energy, and he found my feminine energy to be a unique quality. I guess it's true what they say about opposites attracting. The date went really well, despite my fashionably late entrance, and we had a great time. So, here's the deal. Have you ever been late on a date? Come on, spill the beans. We all have those stories that make us cringe or laugh or both. And if you've got a tale to tell, don't hold back. Share it with us. We're all ears, or I guess in this case, eyes. Positive affirmations. Boost your mindset with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your worth and the excitement of meeting someone new. Positive thoughts contribute to a confident aura. And hey, I'm not just talking about telling yourself, "I'm amazing," in the mirror every morning. Although if that makes you feel good, go ahead and do it. But let's get creative here, people. How about some funny positive affirmations? Like, "I'm so awesome that even my shadow wants to hang out with me." Or, "I have the flirtation skills of a smooth-talking unicorn." See, now that's the kind of positive energy we need. Open communication. Now, when it comes to communicating your preferences or expectations, don't be shy. Speak up, my friend. It's all about setting the stage for openness and making sure everyone is on the same page. And let's not forget the important stuff, like who's paying for the Uber. Look, on all the dates I've been on, people have generously offered to pay for my Uber. But if you need that ride to be covered, don't be afraid to mention it. Ain't no shame in that game. Just be honest and communicate your needs. Trust me, it'll save you from any awkward surprises later. Be open to adjustments. Now, here's the thing about plans. They have a funny way of evolving or changing unexpectedly. So, instead of getting all bent out of shape when things don't go as planned, try being flexible and open-minded. Embrace the spontaneity of the moment. Because let's face it, life would be pretty boring if everything went according to plan all the time. And hey, speaking of plans changing, let me tell you about this one time. I was getting ready to go out on a date with this guy, right? And just when I was about to call my Uber, he canceled the date. Like, seriously? 5 minutes before I'm supposed to leave? Talk about last-minute flakiness. So let's all agree to communicate any changes well in advance, okay? It's just good manners, people. No one wants to be left hanging at the last minute. Remember, the essence of these unspoken rules is to enhance your comfort, confidence, and overall enjoyment of the experience. We want you to have a fantastic first date, and that starts with preparing thoughtfully and being mindful of these little things. So go ahead and boost your mindset with positive affirmations. Let your worth shine bright like a diamond, and if you have specific preferences or expectations, don't be afraid to communicate them. It's all about setting the stage for openness, my friend. And finally, always be open to adjustments. Life is full of surprises, and the ability to roll with the punches will serve you well. So, let's embrace the spontaneity and go with the flow. And remember, above all else, have fun. After all, isn't that what dating is all about? All right, folks, get ready for a hilarious dive into the unspoken rules of dating. You know, that awkward dance we all do on those first encounters. It's like trying to navigate a minefield of hidden expectations and social norms. But fear not, because I'm here to lay it all out for you. So let's jump right in. First things first, timing is everything. Arriving too early can make the atmosphere as awkward as a family reunion, where your crazy uncle tells the same embarrassing story for the 100th time. And let's not even get started on being excessively late. I mean, seriously, if you arrive an hour late, your date is probably going to assume you got lost in a time warp or maybe kidnapped by aliens. So, strive for that perfect balance to show your enthusiasm without overwhelming your poor date. Now, let's talk about the pressure to be perfect. We all know it's a thing. You spend hours prepping, making sure every hair is in place and your outfit is on point. But here's the secret, my friends. Authenticity trumps perfection. That's right. Embrace your imperfections, share your genuine stories, and let those real emotions flow. Perfect dates are about as memorable as that fourth slice of pizza you scarfed down last night. But authentic dates? Oh, they leave a lasting impression like Cinderella at the ball. Oh, and speaking of impressions, here's a tip. Listen up, folks. No, I don't mean just nod your head and wait for your turn to speak. I'm talking about the art of listening. Engage in that active listening game, where you truly understand and respond to what your date is saying. Trust me, a connection is built on mutual understanding, and attentive listening is the secret sauce. Now let me take a moment to address an issue that makes my eye twitch. Phone etiquette on a date. Seriously, people, a first date is not the time to be glued to your phone like a teenager obsessed with their latest TikTok trends. Show a little respect and give your undivided attention to the present moment with your date. The virtual world can wait, but that real, in-person connection is priceless. So keep the phone use to a minimum, unless, of course, you want your date to think their time is less important than your Instagram feed. Ah, yes, here we are at the classic dilemma navigating the bill. These days, split bills are all the rage, but hey, some folks still appreciate the traditional gesture of one person covering the tab. The unspoken rule is to handle this situation with tact and finesse. Gauge the dynamics of the date and be attuned to your date's cues. But people, let's address something here. I'm all for equality and empowering females. But there's just something about a good old-fashioned chivalrous gesture that can melt even the most fierce alpha female. And guys, listen up, because this is important. Taking the lead and covering the bill can earn you some major brownie points. Just saying. Oh, and speaking of bill-paying mishaps, has anyone ever had a date go wrong when the time came to pay? I mean, seriously, it can be a make-or-break moment. Personally, I don't know about you, but if I'm left with the bill on a first date, that's going to be a deal breaker for me. So folks, feel free to comment or slide into my DMs and share your horrifying stories. We can all have a good laugh together. Now let's start with a little something called genuine compliments. You know, those magical words that can make someone's day. But here's the deal. Don't force it. It's like serving reheated leftovers. No one wants that. Instead, dish out compliments that come from the heart. Trust me, it'll make a way bigger impact and create a cozy atmosphere. Oh, and speaking of communication, let's not forget about the language of the body. Yeah, I'm talking about body language, folks. It's like a secret code, but without the fancy encryption. Pay attention to those subtle cues like eye contact, leaning in, or mirroring gestures. They can speak volumes, louder than a fired-up trumpet at a football game. Master the art of body language, and you'll establish a connection that goes beyond mere words. Now, let's fast forward to the end of the date. Ah, the farewell moment. It can be tricky, like trying to balance a spoon on your nose. But fear not, my dear soulful ambassadors, I've got the inside scoop for you. Read your date's cues, folks. If there's mutual interest, go ahead and express your desire to see them again. But if you're not entirely sure, play it cool. A polite acknowledgement of the evening without any pressure sets the stage for open communication. Who knows? You might even get a goodbye kiss if you pass all the tests. Hey, don't be shy. I want to hear your juicy stories of first date happy endings. Share them with me because I'm all ears. Now, let's talk about the dangers of overindulgence. Sure, a drink or two can help ease those pre-date jitters like oiling up rusty hinges, but let's not go overboard, people. Excessive alcohol consumption is a red flag, waving around like a bull in a china shop. So keep a clear mind and let that genuine connection flow. And while we're on the topic of connection, let's not forget about respecting boundaries. Physical intimacy is a personal choice, my friends. So please, pretty please, don't go pressuring or assuming consent. That's a big no-no and can lead to a whole lot of discomfort. So, respect each other's boundaries and let the magic happen naturally. Trust me, it's worth the wait. So, you're going on a first date, huh? Exciting stuff. But here's a little tip, my friend. Refrain from oversharing. I mean, sure, sharing is caring and all that jazz, but let's not get too carried away. No need to spill all your deepest, darkest secrets right off the bat. Save some of those juicy stories for later when you've built up a solid foundation of trust. Trust me, keeping a few things to yourself can make you just that much more mysterious and intriguing. And hey, who doesn't love a little mystery? Now, let's talk about playing games. And no, I don't mean Monopoly or Scrabble. I'm talking about those games we sometimes play when it comes to dating. Look, honesty is attractive. Pretending to be something you're not or playing hard to get might seem cute in the movies, but in real life, it can be a major turnoff. So just be yourself, my friend. Don't be afraid to show your true colors. Remember, authenticity is key to finding a genuine connection. All right, listen up. I'm about to drop some serious knowledge on you. Stay clear of controversial topics on that first date. We're talking politics, religion, ex-relationships, all the stuff that can ignite a fiery debate faster than you can say swipe left. Keep the conversation light and enjoyable, my friend. Trust me, you don't want to get caught up in a heated argument while you're trying to enjoy your appetizers. And sure, you can talk about your ex if your date asks, but let's not bring them up every 5 minutes. Nobody wants to feel like they're a mere replacement for your past flame. That's just a deal breaker waiting to happen. Now, here's an important one. Don't be overly critical. Yeah, I know. We all have opinions, and sometimes we just can't contain ourselves. But let's try to focus on the positives, shall we? Constructive feedback is one thing, but tearing someone down on the first date is a big no-no. Instead, find common interests and celebrate them. Maybe you both enjoy long walks on the beach or eating an entire pizza by yourselves. Embrace those shared hobbies and leave the criticism for your Yelp reviews. Ah, manners. Remember those? Basic etiquette can go a long way, my friend. Holding doors, saying please and thank you, it's all part of showing respect and making a positive impression. And trust me, people notice these things. So let those manners shine and you'll be one step closer to securing that second date. Patience, my friend. It's a virtue, they say. And when it comes to building a connection, it couldn't be more true. Resist the urge to rush into physical intimacy or push the pace too quickly. Take the time to get to know each other, to build a solid foundation. Sure, the sparks might be flying on that first date, but love isn't built in a day. So take it slow, enjoy the journey, and let that connection blossom naturally. Remember, personal space is important. While physical contact can enhance a connection, it's crucial to be mindful of personal boundaries. Respect each other's comfort zones and establish trust before taking things to the next level. No one wants to feel like they're being suffocated or invaded, right? So be aware, my friend, and give each other the space you both need. And there you have it, my friend. These unspoken rules of dating are here to guide you through the treacherous waters of the first date. But remember, these are just guidelines, not hard and fast rules. The art of dating lies in the fluidity of genuine interaction, in the magic that happens when two people connect on a deeper level. So go forth, my friend, and create your own masterpiece. Happy dating. Navigating misconceptions, first date etiquette. Ah, the realm of first dates. A chaotic land filled with nervous anticipation, awkward small talk, and the ever-present fear of making a fool of oneself. But amidst all the confusion, there are some misconceptions that can hinder the potential for a genuine connection. Today, dear listeners, we shall explore the wild and wacky world of getting intimate on the first date. Buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Let's kick things off with our first myth. Sex on the first date is the norm. Oh, my dear soulful ambassadors, how mistaken you are. The truth is, every individual and connection is as unique as a unicorn riding a unicycle. While some may choose to ride that unicycle straight into the land of intimacy early on, others prefer to establish a deeper emotional connection before taking such steps. Now on to our next misconception. It defines compatibility. Picture this, folks. You're sitting across from your date, and all of a sudden, you find yourselves locked in a passionate embrace, hands roaming and sparks flying. Surely this means you two are compatible, right? Wrong. Intimacy is just one aspect of compatibility, my friends. Rushing into physical intimacy may overshadow essential components like shared values, communication, and emotional connection. So please don't jump to conclusions based solely on a wild makeout session. Compatibility is a multifaceted beast that requires more than just a steamy encounter. Moving right along to our next misbelief, it guarantees interest. Ah, the seductive power of physical attraction. But let me tell you, my dear soulful ambassadors, genuine interest extends far beyond lustful desires. Establishing a meaningful connection involves understanding each other's personalities, interests, and life goals. So even if the chemistry is off the charts between the sheets, it's important to delve deeper and uncover if your interests align outside the bedroom as well. And here we are at another misconception. It eases nervousness. Oh, how we wish this were true. But alas, intimacy doesn't necessarily alleviate nervousness. Sure, getting hot and heavy can distract you from those first date jitters momentarily, but it's essential to take the time to connect emotionally and intellectually. Engage in heartfelt conversations, explore each other's minds, and find common ground beyond the physical. Trust me, creating a more comfortable atmosphere for both individuals involves more than just shedding some clothes. We also have the myth that expectations align universally. Oh, buddy, if only that were the case. In reality, people have all sorts of different expectations when it comes to the pace of a relationship. Some folks like to take it slow, while others are ready to jump in headfirst. It's important to communicate openly and respect each other's comfort levels. Otherwise, you'll be left wondering why you're sprinting, while your partner is strolling along at a leisurely pace. Can you say, awkward? Now, let's tackle the misconception that immediate chemistry equals long-term success. Ah, yes, the sparks, the butterflies, the fireworks. Those initial feelings can be oh so exciting. But let me tell you, my friends, chemistry alone ain't enough to sustain a relationship in the long run. Building a strong foundation requires more than just a few fireworks. It involves cultivating emotional intimacy and creating shared experiences that go beyond the surface level. So don't get too caught up in the initial chemistry. Take your time, get to know each other, and see if you can create something deeper and more meaningful. Moving right along, we come to the myth that waiting implies a lack of interest. Now, I know it's tempting to dive headfirst into the physical aspect of a relationship, but hold your horses, my friends. Patience can actually enhance anticipation and deepen the connection. Waiting to explore physical intimacy can be a mutual decision that strengthens the bond between two people. So embrace a little patience and let the tension build. Trust me, the payoff will be worth it in the end. Ah, and here's a big one. The misconception that there's a one-size-fits-all approach to relationships. Oh, sweet summer child, if only it were that easy. The truth is, every couple is unique, and what works for one may not work for another. So throw that cookie-cutter dating advice out the window and start customizing your own pace based on mutual comfort. There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to matters of the heart. Embrace the individuality of your relationship and let it flourish in its own special way. By debunking these misconceptions, we can approach first dates with an open mind and foster connections that go beyond just the physical aspects. It's all about prioritizing communication, understanding, and mutual respect, my friends. These are the building blocks for a meaningful and enjoyable dating experience. So, throw out those preconceived notions and dive into the world of dating with a fresh perspective. Who knows? You might just find something truly incredible. And there you have it, folks. Some funny and enlightening insights into dating expectations. Remember, it's all about embracing the diversity of expectations, building a strong foundation beyond initial chemistry, embracing patience, customizing your own pace, and prioritizing communication, understanding, and mutual respect. All right, folks, get ready for some hilarious dating advice. We've talked about the unspoken rules of dating on our first dates, but now it's time to focus on getting those hot dates for Valentine's Day. And if you're a fan of dating apps, I've got some guidelines from my book, Love in the Digital Age, for you. If you don't have it yet, don't worry. You can find the link on our socials at heartbeat_chronicles and at _soulful_Riley. And hey, it's also available on our YouTube description and our Linktree link on the merch section. So, no excuses. Let's dive into the art of crafting a compelling dating profile. And trust me, it's more than just uploading your best selfies. We need to capture your true essence and attract those who resonate with your unique self. So, put on your creative hats, because here's your guide to creating a profile that will make everyone swipe right. Number one, express your passions. And I'm not talking about your love for Netflix and pizza, although let's be real, who doesn't love that combo? Share your genuine interests and hobbies. Show the world what makes your heart race with excitement. Do you love hiking? Share a photo of yourself conquering a mountain. Are you a bookworm? Tell us about your favorite genre and authors. Paint a vivid picture of what brings you joy and make those potential matches think, wow, this person is a total catch. Next up, be genuine in describing yourself. Look, we've all read those cliche dating profiles that say things like, I love long walks on the beach and candlelit dinners. I roll much? Be authentic and unique, my friends. Embrace your quirks and individuality. Maybe you're obsessed with collecting vintage action figures or have an unhealthy obsession with 90s boy bands. Own it. Show the world that you're not afraid to be yourself, even if it means confessing your undying love for Backstreet Boys. Moving on to number 3, highlight your goals and aspirations. Let people know what you're all about and what you're working towards. Are you a passionate entrepreneur with dreams of building your own empire? Or maybe you're an aspiring actor with hopes of making it big in Hollywood. Share those dreams, both short-term and long-term. Let them see your ambition and drive. Who knows, maybe someone out there is dreaming of conquering the world with you. Now here's my personal favorite, number 4. Showcase your sense of humor. Let those potential matches know that you're not just a pretty face. You're a bundle of laughs too. Inject humor into your profile to create a lighthearted vibe. Share funny anecdotes or your favorite jokes. And don't worry if you're not the next Dave Chappelle. We're not expecting you to be a comedy genius. Just let your fun side shine through. After all, who can resist someone who can make them laugh? Another one is to use thoughtful language. Craft well-thought-out sentences that show you've put some effort into your profile. Avoid generic phrases that make you sound like a dating app robot. And please, for the love of grammar, be mindful of spelling and punctuation. Nothing kills the mood faster than a profile filled with typos, so proofread that bad boy and make sure you're presenting your best self. Let's continue with step 6, shall we? Including meaningful quotes or mottos is a fantastic way to show off your intellectual side. But hey, let's put a fun twist on it. Instead of quoting Shakespeare or Nietzsche, how about we integrate quotes that resonate with you on a whole different level? Quotes like, all I need is love, and a big slice of pizza, or Hakuna Matata is my life mantra, especially when it comes to Mondays. Moving on to step 7, where we get to display a variety of photos. Oh, the possibilities are endless. Clear photos that showcase different aspects of your life are a must. But let's not take ourselves too seriously here. You know those embarrassing and silly moments we all have? Yep, those candid shots revealing your authentic self. Show them off. After all, who doesn't want someone who knows how to have a good laugh at themselves? Step 8, the part where we mention what you're looking for. Now, honesty is key, my friend. Clearly state your expectations, but let's do it in a way that will leave potential matches intrigued and giggling. Maybe something like, looking for someone to explore the world with and share the last slice of pizza, must have a sense of adventure and maybe a secret talent for making terrible puns. Now, let's jet off to step 9, where we get to share your travel adventures. If you're a wanderlust enthusiast, this is your time to shine. Showcase those breathtaking destinations you've explored, but let's not forget to add a dash of excitement. How about throwing in some upcoming travel plans to spark conversations like, next stop, Bali, looking for a fellow thrill seeker to join my quest for the best beach sunset cocktails? We're almost there, my friend. Step 10 is upon us, and it's all about inviting engagement. Conversation starters and questions are the perfect way to get the ball rolling. But let's make them a little more unconventional, shall we? If you were a fictional character, who would you be and why? Or, what's your go-to karaoke song? Let's see if we can belt it out together. And finally, step 11, the balancing act of confidence and humility. It's important to express your strengths without coming across as a braggy egomaniac. So let's sprinkle in some self-awareness and humility, like I rule at cooking, except when it comes to boiling water. Help! Remember, my dear profile creator, the goal here is not to project some unrealistic perfect image, but to authentically represent yourself. It's all about being true to who you are and infusing your profile with genuine passion, personality, and uniqueness. So don't be afraid to let your quirks and hilarious side shine through. And there you have it, a dating profile that's funny, intriguing, and authentically you. Now go forth, swipe with confidence, and may the laughter be ever in your favor. Hey there, lovely people. Have we got a treat for you today? We've partnered up with the marvelous Beducated to bring you some seriously intimate courses on how to master the crazy world of relationships. And guess what? They're being super generous and offering a whopping 50% discount on all their courses. Now, who doesn't love a good deal? To get your hands on this amazing discount, all you need to do is head on over to our Instagram handle. Yep, you heard it right. Just check out the Beducated section at heartbeat_chronicles and _soulful_Riley. And hey, if you prefer watching us on YouTube, don't worry. You can find all the details in the description box. But hey, you better hurry because this offer has been running from the 1st and ends tomorrow, folks. You've only got one day left, so don't miss out. Now let's get down to business. Today, we're talking about all you fabulous folks in the dating scene. We've got courses for the singles who are all about the hooking up and open relationship bracket. We've got courses for those new lovebirds who aren't more than 6 months into their relationship. And we've got courses for those who are on the brink of moving from just friends to official boyfriend-girlfriend status. Phew, that's a lot of lovin'. So let's dive into some of the fabulous courses Beducated has cooked up to help you navigate through your love life. Are you ready? Buckle up. First up, we've got Beyond Dating. This course is all about forming healthy and loving relationships. Now, who wouldn't want a slice of that sweet lovin' pie? You'll learn the best practices for dealing with rejection. Ouch, we've all been there. How to roll with the unknowns of the dating world, and most importantly, how to build that oh-so-important self-confidence. Get ready, because this course will transform you into a dating dynamo. Next on the menu, we've got hookups. Now, this one's for all you adventurous souls out there. We'll help you understand and define the magical world of hooking up. We'll explore all those crazy emotions and feelings that come along with it. And don't worry, we'll guide you through all the do's and don'ts of hooking up. Plus, if you stick around till the end, we might even treat you to a demonstration of a successful hookup. Now, for all you digital romantics out there, we've got something special just for you. It's called Online Dating Foundations. And trust us, this one's a game changer. To make it even better, you can combine it with my book, Love in the Digital Age. Talk about a double whammy. In this course, you'll learn the basics of online dating. Yes, there is a method to the madness. You'll develop your online presence like a pro, explore techniques to connect with potential partners, and most importantly, learn how to transition those online connections into real-life romances. Swipe right on this course, folks. Hey there, Dirty Talk enthusiasts. Are you ready to turn up the heat and explore the tantalizing world of dirty talk? Oh, we're about to have some fun. Get ready to embark on a journey that will enhance your pleasure like never before. Now let's confront those fears of using dirty talk. You might be thinking, but what if I sound ridiculous or awkward? Fear not. We're here to guide you through the process and help you discover your inner dirty talk genius. Trust me, everyone has one. One important aspect of dirty talk is using affirmations. These magic words can elevate the experience and make your partner weak in the knees. Imagine the anticipation building as you whisper seductively in their ear, "You are so irresistible, baby." It's a surefire way to get the passion flowing. But let's not stop there. We have some seriously effective techniques to share with you. Get ready to arouse your partner through the power of dirty talk. Picture this scenario. You're in a dimly lit room, the air thick with desire, and you lean in close to your partner. With a mischievous smile, you ask them, "Are you feeling the heat? Oh, it's going to be a hot, steamy night." All right, folks, let's switch gears and talk about an all-time favorite, lap dances. Ladies, this one's for you. You know that special man in your life who treats you like a queen? The one who pampers, listens, and respects you? Well, it's time to give him the lap dance of a lifetime. In this course, we'll teach you everything you need to know. First things first, setting the stage is crucial. Preparing for a lap dance involves creating the perfect ambiance and sealing the deal with some tantalizing moves. We'll show you lap dance techniques that will leave your partner speechless. But don't worry if you're feeling a little unsure. We have step-by-step demonstrations to guide you, ensuring your performance is unforgettable. Now brace yourselves because we're about to delve into the exhilarating art of sensual kissing. Oh boy, kissing is my absolute favorite. There's nothing quite like that moment when you lock lips and feel the sparks flying. Have you ever experienced a kiss so mind-blowing that it consumed your thoughts for days? If you have, comment or slide into my DMs and we'll share some passionate stories. But enough about me, let's dive into the course. You'll uncover the science behind kissing, understand different kissing styles, and learn to read the alluring language of the body. We'll also explore a wide range of kissing techniques that will have your partner weak at the knees. There you have it, folks. Just a taste of what awaits you in these exhilarating courses. We don't want to spill all the beans, but trust me, your Valentine's season is about to get steamier than ever. Take a chance, spice up your sex life, and experience the glow that comes with exploring these sensational courses. Believe me, the smile on your babe's face will be worth every penny. So what are you waiting for? Get ready to unleash your inner dirty talk guru, master the art of the lap dance, and take your kissing game to a whole new level. These courses are here to ignite the flames of passion and make this Valentine's season one to remember. Go ahead, indulge yourself, and let the pleasure begin. Hey there, beautiful souls. As Valentine's Day starts creeping closer, I just couldn't resist showering all of you, my lovely soulful ambassadors, with a giant bucket of love and appreciation. And yes, by bucket, I mean figuratively. I don't actually have a bucket big enough to hold all the love for you guys, but just know that it's an insane amount. Seriously, your presence in the Heartbeat Chronicles community brings so much life and oomph to the table. It's like you guys just walk into a room and it instantly lights up, warms up, and gets all heart-shaped. Don't ask me how you do it. It's some kind of magical superpower you all possess. Now, I know that not all of you will be spending Valentine's Day with a partner, and that's totally cool. Whether you're spending it with friends, treating yourself, or even just hanging out alone, please remember one thing. You are loved. Trust me, I checked with the universe and it's like, yeah, they're totally deserving of all the love in the world. So, my dear soulful ambassadors, let's take a moment to embrace the sheer beauty that resides within each and every one of you. It's like a beautiful kaleidoscope of colors and sparkles, only it's in your soul. And you know what? The world needs to see that. Share your love with the world because it's way too amazing to keep to yourself. Spread it like glitter on a craft project liberally. Now, as we dive headfirst into this epic day of love, I want nothing but joy, connection, and heartwarming moments for all of you. Picture it. Laughter in the air, hugs that have just the right amount of squeeze, and smiles so big they could practically wrap around your entire face. That's the kind of Valentine's Day I'm wishing for you. And before I sign off, I have to say a massive thank you. Thank you for being a vital beat in the symphony of Heartbeat Chronicles. Seriously, you guys are the harmony to my melody, the peanut butter to my jelly, and the special whipped cream on top of my favorite dessert. I couldn't do this crazy podcast thing without you. Love you always, Riley. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to slide into my DMs or comment below and spill the beans on your Valentine's Day plans. I'd love to hear what you've got cooking. As for me, I'm psyched because this year I get to spend Valentine's Day with my boyfriend. Cue the fireworks, confetti, and butterfly in the stomach feels. This whole month has been a roller coaster of emotions for me because just 4 days ago, I got to celebrate my birthday. Let's just say I'm in my happy era right now. So, my amazing soulful ambassadors, let's make this Valentine's Day one for the books. Love, laughter, and all-around fantastic vibes. That's what it's all about. And remember, no matter what, you are loved, cherished, and totally deserving of all things awesome. Now go out there and be the love-spreading, heartwarming rock stars that you are. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, folks, we're reaching the end of today's episode, and let me tell you, it's been a wild ride. We've had so much fun, and things have gotten steamy up in here. Making this content has been an absolute blast, and I can't thank our soulful ambassadors enough. The folks who like, comment, and engage with us, you're the real MVPs. And to all you lovely viewers and listeners out there, thank you so much for your support. Now, let's get down to business. I've got some delicious goodies to recommend for all you lovebirds out there this Valentine's Day season. You know me, I'm all about spreading the love. So grab your pens, take some notes, and get ready to be amazed. First up, we have a special offer from our friends at Beducated. You can find the link to their website on our socials at heartbeat_chronicles and yours truly at _soulful_Riley, or you can check the description box on our YouTube channel. But here's the deal. They're offering a whopping 50% discount on their fabulous Valentine's package. This offer has been running from the 1st to the 14th of February, so you've only got one more day to jump on board. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to rekindle your love or treat yourself and your friends to a memorable Valentine's experience. Now, if you want to take your Valentine's Day to the next level, I've got just the thing for you. It's a cookbook called Cupid's Kitchen, and boy, does it have some tantalizing tips and tricks to make your day extra special. Whether you're planning an intimate dinner or aiming to surprise your partner, this little gem has got you covered. You can find it on all Amazon shops, so no excuses. Combine the magic of Cupid's Kitchen with the wonders of Beducated, and you've got yourself a recipe for an unforgettable Valentine's extravaganza. And hey, let's not forget about my book. Yeah, that's right, I'm an author too. My book is called Love in the Digital Age. And let me tell you, it's a real eye-opener. It'll guide you through all the ins and outs of today's modern romances. If you're interested, you can find the link to purchase it on our socials at _Chronicles and at _soulful_Riley, as well as in the YouTube description. Happy shopping, lovebirds! Now let's talk about what's coming up on our next episode. Get ready, folks, because we're diving deep into the shadows of domestic violence. It's an important topic, and we have a special guest who will be sharing her own experience. I have a feeling there might be some tears shed, so make sure you've got a handkerchief or a box of tissues handy. Follow us on our socials at _Chronicles and yours truly at _soulful_Riley. And hey, don't keep our content to yourself. Share it with your friends, family, and anyone who might need it. We're all about spreading the love and helping those who need it. Oh, and don't forget to check out the link in our Instagram bio for easy access to all our other socials. All right, folks, that's a wrap. Thanks again for joining us on this wild and steamy adventure. Stay tuned for more exciting episodes, more laughs, and of course, more heartfelt conversations. Until next time, keep those hearts full and those smiles wide. Take care, my friends. In this episode, we covered a range of topics from first date rules and dating etiquette to crafting a compelling dating profile, with helpful tips on boosting mindset and managing expectations in relationships, all while appreciating the Heartbeat Chronicles community and offering exclusive discounts on intimate courses with our sponsors, Beducated. Thank you for tuning in to the Heartbeat Chronicles today, and we can't wait to bring you more captivating stories in our next episode. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out.